Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 2. My name is Nazatusna and my team member is Norazila, Amalia Atika, Yusrina and Basira Adiba. Our title is Zero Alcoholic Beer. Firstly, I will present the introduction to Zero Alcoholic Beer. On June 20, 2019, Heineken has released Heineken 0.0, which is a zero alcoholic beer. The purpose of this creation is to give a non-Muslim consumer who enjoy the taste of beer but wanted to have a moderate alcohol consumption as a part of a balanced lifestyle. And they also said that this type of beer will be reducing a serious drink driving. This creation making Muslim people confused and believe that they can consume the beer since it's zero alcohol. Jakim have clarified that all soft drink made with the same intention and method of the alcohol production process, whether it contain a lot or no alcohol, are haram. They also said that they do not issue any halal certificate to the product that is classified as similar or connected to things considered illicit in Islam. Heineken also clarifies that the product is only for non-Muslim that age 21 plus. They do not have any intention targeting Muslim people as consumer from the beginning of this project.
I will present about the description of the halal status for zero alcoholic beer.
Halal concept in food always come together with the concept of tayyib and is expressed as halalan thayyiban when halal food is presented. The halal concept means permissible that discover all human action and deeds such as eating, wearing, seeing and talking, while tayyib means clean, pure as well as comply with Sharia. One of the primary principles of Islamic jurisprudence that Islamic scholars agree on is that everything is permissible except what has been clearly prohibited. In Malaysia, Department of Islamic Development Malaysia JAKIM is a governing authority that in charge for halal certificates and halal matters as well as expansion of halal industry in this country. Malaysia was surprised by the launching of zero alcohol beer by Heineken 0.0 in this country. Many people become confused and curious about the beer halal status, especially Muslim. Department of Islamic Development Malaysia JAKIM made a statement stating that since the soft drink was made using the same process as alcoholic beverage, Muslims are not permitted to consume it. Both State Islamic Religious Department JAKIM and JAIM do not accept halal certificates to products that are classified as similar in nature or products that are involved with things that are not permitted or considered as illicit in Islamic law, including the zero alcoholic beer. This kind of beer also considered as a product that goes through manufacturing process similar to those illicit products. The process to make this kind of beer is similar to the making of wines. During the processing, once the beer or the wine is produced, the alcohol will be extracted from it to produce non-alcoholic and not 100% alcohol are removed. Such as stated in Islamic principle, if the whole of a thing is haram, thus the part of it also haram. Muslims are advised to avoid consuming any product whose the halal status was in doubt. For example, it is a beer but no alcohol. So how this product is still haram or become halal? In conclusion, Muslims are prohibited to consume or taste this zero alcohol beer because it is still considered as an alcohol and haram according to Islamic law.
Next, let's move on to the factors of the non-halal status for zero alcoholic beer. Firstly, beer is categorized as halal hazard type 3. Halal hazard can be described as any sources, situation, or act with potential harm or contamination. Thus, beer is an intoxicating drink, and the ban of consuming those drinks is stated on Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 19 in the Al-Quran. Secondly, the usage of alcohol in processing is intended to be produced as beverages. Fatwa Committee of the Islamic Law Council state that any alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink intended to become wine, beer or liquor is najis and haram to be consumed by a Muslim. Although the non-alcoholic beer contains less than 0.5% of alcohol, it is considered as haram due to its intention. The next factor is the production of beer involving partial anaerobic fermentation. Partial anaerobic fermentation can be done when the concentration of ethanol is limited at low temperature between 0 to 4 degrees Celsius. The process occurs when the cell grow and form low ethanol content, which stimulate higher alcohol and ester by the oxidation of NADH and reduction of carbonyl. The presence of oxygen will lead to several biosynthetic pathways for long-term production and balancing the beer flavor. Lastly, consuming beer will lead to health risks, which are intoxicated or worse, alcoholism.
Now, I will continue the presentation on the topic of reasons for the production of zero-alcoholic beer. The first reason is to attract lightweight drinker or consumer with low alcohol tolerance. Consumer will enjoy the flavor of beer without experiencing the negative effects of alcohol consumption. It is targeted at beer consumers who want to decrease their alcohol use as a part of a more balanced lifestyle. Next is to increase competition in alcohol industry. Malaysia has the third highest alcohol tax in the world at 15%, trailing only Norway and Singapore, both of which are expected to increase in the future. There is a total of 2 billion ringgit Malaysia spent on alcoholic beverages annually in Malaysia, which ranks 10th in the world in terms of population of alcohol drinkers. Furthermore, it is to avoid alcohol abuse, which has been on the public's radar since it increases the likelihood of violent crime, traffic accidents, public unrest, and health consequences, among other things. Alcohol-free beers have beneficial effects due to the presence of healthy beer component, as well as reduction in the energy intake and the absence of any negative consequences associated with the alcohol use. Lastly, to penetrate beverage market in countries where alcohol consumption is forbidden for religious reasons. In countries that enforce religious prohibition, the alcohol content in beverage must not exceed 0.05% by volume. Heineken has stated that the firm is culturally sensitive and that all of its marketing material have visible disclaimers stating that it is strictly for non-Muslim aged 21 and above.
Assalamualaikum. Let's proceed to the solution to overcome the rising issue. The first solution is a label not halal at packaging of the product. A label purpose is to assist buyers distinguish the label product from other products that are otherwise similar. Label is also act as an information in packaging of the product. So, the not halal label that placed in the packaging can prevent Muslim consumers from buying it. Second solution is the zero alcohol beer is only for non-Muslim consumer. The zero alcohol beer from the Heineken brand already clarifies that the product is only for non-Muslim consumer. It's for non-Muslim people who want to taste the beer with low alcohol content. Third solution is the zero alcohol beer at non-halal section. The zero alcohol beer from Heineken can be put in the non-halal section at convenience store and supermarket. This can help to prevent Muslim people from buying. Last solution is a statement from the government. The JAKIM said that if the production of the product and the process intention is the same as making the real beer, even do not have alcohol content, is still haram. The statement from government can discuss all the doubtful.
In conclusion, zero alcoholic beer is haram because the process from manufacturing the beverage, including distillation, occur under the same system of alcoholic product. To prevent any misunderstanding in the future, a company that wanted to release this type of product should avoid using any confusing word or clarifies the halal status at the early of the product release. That's all from us. Thank you.